Good evening, everyone. How y'all doing tonight? I hope everyone had a good day today. Read a lot of good things today. Very uplifting, helpful. Um, Tonight, I want to talk a little bit about what happened with my charges and how I was charged. Sentenced to be, what is the word? Proven competent. I shared my video with you all so you all could see what happened. You don't have to listen to my words. You don't have to listen to he said, she said. It's right there. Live. It's right there. That's the footage. I'm still waiting on the footage for the outside cameras, which will show from the beginning of my morning with my court. So I was charged with this 2-day competency, and then like the doctors when I was there had no understanding of why I was there. Numerous phone calls from Chief Judge Dahl asking what's going on, what am I doing, am I being cooperative, am I taking my medication. I was diagnosed before I even arrived based on Judge Dahl's illegal documents, based on her phone calls, repeated phone calls. Even once I got into the ER, that's when I became a patient. So everything was recorded from then on, and these people diagnosed me based on this lady's harassing phone calls. I was made to take medications that I do not need. I told them every day that I did not need them, but I was told to comply. So today, after many phone calls, visits, I was told that a few years back, Mr. Clyde Davis was in court with his daughter's mother, and he went ballistic, ran around chasing his daughter's mother, chasing court staff. The court was closed. Police were called. Nothing was done to this man. Okay, I'm bringing this man up for a reason, because he was able to do all of that, and nothing was done to him. Okay, and then now I was incarcerated in LCDC. Miss Willie Mae Smith came and talked with me. She helped me a lot. It was really hard for me. My second time back after my competency exam, because I didn't get to use the phone. I didn't get to talk to my children for 3 days, and that really was hard for me. Hard. And Willie Mae came and talked with me. It really, really helped me a lot. You have no idea. Just nothing big, just simple, kind words, kind techniques, simple techniques, just, okay. And I had asked her, I seen Mr. Davis with her a few times in the hall. They walk around and check on inmates, and I asked her, what is his role? Is he maintenance? And because the other female I was in with said that since he's been here, The pipes have been better. It's more clean. They're doing a lot more of the wiping. So I thought, oh, maybe he's maintenance. Mr. Davis is a caseworker. Clyde Davis is a caseworker. Mr. Davis, I would like to see your qualifications to be a caseworker, because it was not too long ago that you were fired from Parks and Rec, or I guess not fired because you're there, removed, I guess. The police was even involved. Why were you removed? What was missing? Mr. Davis, these are serious rumors, I guess. No. You need to explain, show how you're able to be a caseworker, be able to behave so psychotically in the courtroom, a place that you should be the utmost respectful in there. I don't understand how you are able to go and have all of this and then be sitting over there in another position. I'm sure he's making top dollar too. And then I asked for justice. I asked for my rights to be considered. I asked to be heard. I tried to defend myself against my father, my biological father. Now, I need you all to understand that this, for me, was really hard, because my whole life, all I wanted was for this man to accept me. You know, for him to be that father for me. And I was always so intimidated. Everything I told him, I was so afraid. I worked myself up. Oh, I'm going to go talk to my dad. I'm going to tell him this. I'll talk like this. So it's always been really big for me to try to have that relationship with him. And it was the hardest day for me. I don't care who else I face in that courtroom. I really don't. I have no problem facing anybody in that courtroom, because I know my heart, I know my mind, I know what I believe, and I know my laws. I understand them. So I don't care who I face in there. But Mr. Martinez, y'all have to understand that was really challenging for me to face this man that I thought differently, you know. It really, he can't even look at me. He could not even look at me. He could not prove anything. I would like to know how many of our councilmen, women, are president, vice president, how much understanding they have of this code, are these laws that govern us, these laws. We have several council members that are there, you know, on repeated terms, or not repeated, but you know, they've been there several times. They've served in our council, that have no comprehension of our laws, of our Constitution, How can you continue? I mean, man, I guess it's really on us for just voting them in repeatedly. I'm sure I've done that. I know I voted for a couple of them, really believing that they understood these laws. So, back to this day. So even to watch this video that I shared, I watched it one time and that's all I needed to. It was really hard for me. And then in all of my paperwork, well, most of it, you know, it states that I was crazy because of a personal relationship issue with my bio. I mean, how is that insane? How does that call or justify me being sent to a mental institute? I had to take high doses. Yeah. So I hope that somebody shares this and gives, you know, give these council people some questions. Ask them about their codes, our laws, our constitution. You know, our constitution, it's being violated so much, and it shouldn't. It supersedes all of this. All of this. You all need to just read little things. I started this, gosh, when my children were very young. I had to fight for them. They were taken from me just in this same manner. So I went and I learned my codes. I got my children back in 4 weeks. And never again did I let that happen. And to this day, I will help anybody. Whether it's with your children, whether it's with your next door neighbor, whether your job, I don't care. I will help you. I help people all the time. I don't ask them for money. What are you going to give me? What are you going to give me if I help you? No. I always tell them, if you feel you want to give me something, you give me something. You want to take me to lunch? Fine. Order me a breakfast burrito. I don't care. I love coffee. I don't ask for nothing from my people. I just want to help them. Our people are having a great unjust done to them every day. There are so many of our people incarcerated. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's touch on this jail situation and these probation officers, these judges. I mean, I hope you all are listening, because I was incarcerated. I had to go to jail for 2 days. Then I was removed and taken to the mental institute for my competency, and then brought back this past Monday. I was put into another cell with, you know, new cellmates, and this girl has been trying. She is abiding by her condition. She's reporting in. She doesn't have to. And instead of helping her, oh my goodness, our probation officer did the opposite. She was issued a warrant right then and thrown in. She was asked that her probation be revoked. Man, this lady, you know, she identified her problem. She asked for the help. She wants the help. And you know, to house us, I really would like to know how much it costs daily for just one prisoner. While I was there, we had to scrounge around for tissue. The guards were going around looking for tissue for everybody. The water, when you flush the toilet, the sink comes back up. The girl next to me sat in a cell with a toilet full of shit. A toilet full of shit for hours. And then this girl that sat in this cell with that crap in there. I'm so sorry for my language, but with that crap. She shouldn't even have been charged. I mean, the officer that pulled her over was a conservation officer. I asked her, did you ask him if he was commissioned or certified? These conservations, you know, they have to have that. They should not even leave that office if they are not. So that's something she probably could have asked, and that she probably could have avoided sitting in that cell full of crap. And then not only that, they impound her vehicle instead of allowing someone to come get it or even trying. So, it's just insane to me that instead of our probation officers and our judges working on trying to help our people, man, they're going to make it harder for them. I really, really challenge you all of you court staff that are involved in the sentencing and the whole process of putting our people in these cells, our leaders, go stay one night, and eat that food all day. I don't think any of you could. Nope. Go do that, because it's so easy for you to put our people there. It is disgusting. Don't get me wrong. The staff at LCDC, they are great. They are so understaffed, but they are great. They try hard. There's just no way. You just sit in that cell and wait because they're busy. Intake is just constant, and we're wasting their time with these. We're wasting their time putting our people in there instead of helping them, giving that place our money. We could use that money to help them in a program, something, instead of putting them in that place. Sure, there are some that need to be there. Yes. But man, you should really look at that, you probationers. Oh, I was so upset. How are you going to put in a request to revoke when she's asking for help? Man. You know, my cousin was in there with me. I've been looking for him. I've been wondering where he's been. And he was in there next to me, coming down. I was told from black. I had to ask them, what is black? It's coming in from the downs. It's coming from White River, heroin. Oh my God. You all are focusing on this natural plant, and our people are killing themselves with heroin. We have it's sold everywhere on the flats, right across from our great leader. This man that I sat across from, you know, the one that just, who was my hardest day. You should look in your own home and hold on tight. Fight for them. We really need to, I keep saying, go into this court, and we need to go into this court. This Judge Dahl, I had a very interesting phone call. I really appreciated it. I hope she feels better tonight, but she referred to Judge Dahl as a cancer. A cancer to our tribe. I keep hearing banishment. Nettie, Mark, myself, my husband. Let's talk about banishment. Let's address banishment. Let's start with this cancer. Let's start with this cancer. We don't need it. It's just enough. Let's start helping our people. Looking at the real problem and being honest. Let's get some answers about our jail. Where's our jail? Because this is ridiculous. If you're going to allow these court staff to continue to send our people to this jail that is so understaffed, then you better start explaining about our jail. Where's our jail? They don't even get to go outside most days. The females, if you're in quarantine, you can't go outside. I mean, the cell I was in, we literally had to get up there and move the, someone had stuck paper all in those vents, and we were suffocating. Transparency is what we want. Yes, it's what we want, but we haven't gotten it. Our elders were there, and not one of our leaders was there to show any kind of respect to hear them. That's insane. Just insane to me. So I was looking up at some codes, just kind of going through them, you know, just thinking about the codes I went over this morning. Then you can go to page 134, section 22, perjury. I just want to read this for just anybody that needs to hear it. I hope they hear it. Perjury and false swearing. Any person who shall willfully and deliberately in any official tribal proceeding or in the filing of tribal applications or other documents falsely swear or interpret or shall make sworn statement or affidavit knowing same to be untrue or shall aid, assist induce or produce another to do so shall be deemed guilty of an offense upon conviction thereof, shall be sentenced to labor or imprisonment for a period not to exceed 180 days, or a fine not to exceed 360, or both. I just think that maybe our leaders need to start looking at their codes, their constitution, and start learning them. How are you going to do a vote to banish your own people for speaking their mind? That right there, I mean, should show you have no business sitting in that seat if you cannot understand your constitution. I mean, why are you sitting there? It's just crazy to me. A lot of people have been asking for quite some time if I could touch on one of the directors at our entity, our IMG Casino and Resort. I was looking up for sex offenders, and man, it's really, it's serious. You should read that chapter. It's wow. I mean, these are serious. It doesn't matter. I mean, so we have a director that is a steward director, and he works in the evening, I believe. So in the evening, a lot of our, you know, some of our school students, we have a lot of females, younger females that work. Why is he allowed to work with them? I mean, I'm just asking, can somebody answer me that? Why is he allowed to even be a director? Russell Shanta. Can somebody explain that to me? How is he able to be man, it's just like it just keeps piling on. It's so upsetting. How many directors do we have that are felons that, I mean, you just should not be. Do people know during your hiring process, was that discussed? How was that worked around? Because we're getting fired for speaking our mind. For speaking our mind. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. Maybe someone can explain that to me. I don't know. That's just crazy. Maybe I shouldn't have spoke my mind, and I should have embezzled or stole something, or I don't know, have a felony. But I was fired for cyberbullying. If you look at some of these posts, all these people like to say the craziest things. And it just makes you realize that there are so many people who don't understand their basic rights. Just their basic rights. You've been asking, yes, Mr. Shanta. Can somebody answer that? Can somebody explain how we have a director? Somebody needs to answer that. We need a general meeting. We need a general meeting to start addressing all of this. We're asking for a general meeting. There are so many rumors that need to be answered. We all put you all there. It is our right to know. I hope that somebody can give me a response as to how Mr. Shanta is working as a director. What is it, swing shift? Is that what they call it? Morning swing shift? Yeah, swing shift, not overnights. Swing shift. It wouldn't even matter if he was overnights. Just the fact that he's a director, allowed to be a director. I mean, there's so many. I have a whole segment on more. I mean, more people at the end who abuse their role, their titles. We'll talk about these wind down Wednesdays and who pays for them. My daughter came home from school. I don't know how I forgot this. My daughter came home from school yesterday and told me that her water at school is yellow and they're told to drink it. So tomorrow I asked her to bring me a bottle home. Let's see. The food. School board, go eat. Go eat for a week over there. Unexpected. Just show up one day. Just show up randomly so they don't fix you a special meal. I don't know how special their meals can get. But go eat there. Because that's what our children are eating. So I've told my daughter, you take pictures from now on. And if any teacher tells you not to, you take it anyway and I will go over there. Because I want you school board to go eat that. You leaders, go see what our children are eating. You all are getting special orders at your meetings just to waste it. But our babies are over here eating disgusting food. Her grandfather is a wrestle on it. Okay. So, yeah. You all need to go look at these kids, look at their water. Make sure it's being cleaned over there with all this COVID spike. Tonight, I'm going to ask again if we can have a general meeting, council. What are you hiding? What are you afraid of? Why won't you answer these questions? These are all rumors that need to be answered. Serious allegations. We all have a right to be in that gym addressing these people. All these codes that I've been reading, I ask that you all look them up. They all pertain to my case, to everything that I have been arguing And I'll continue to argue it until even the people who don't understand their basic rights can maybe somehow comprehend that, instead of running around, yelling around all crazy. Just think, listen. What are you working so hard to cover? I ask simple questions all the time. They're just questions. We're just asking for answers. I asked the other day on the 10th, before my hearing, I addressed the Miss Harriet Aguilar, asked them about their Haskell trip, how it went coming home, why they had to go and pick them up and come home. It's just a question. All these questions. I hope you all really look into these codes. If you have any questions, call me, message me. I'll help any of you. I'll talk with any of you. You all know where I live. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll go over some more codes, some more questions. I thank you all. I appreciate you all. I ask that tonight you say a little extra prayer for people, people in need, people that are in need, missing their loved one, lost loved ones. Tomorrow they're going to lay to rest 3 babies, 3 precious people, 3 amazing people. I ask that you keep them in your prayers, their family. Be proud. Mescalero Apache proud. Understand that this cancer that's spreading through our tribe, we can get rid of her. You all have a good night. And I will talk to you all in the morning. God bless you all, and be Apache strong, Apache proud, every single day. Mescalero Apache proud.
Douglas.